During the 1800s, thousands of Chinese laborers helped connect parts of the U.S. through the Transcontinental Railroad. ABC 7 News reporter Suzanne Fawn has a look at a new museum dedicated to those workers.
It's a monumental day for the Chinese community. The Chinese Railroad Workers History Center in San Francisco's Chinatown is now open.
And the center's purpose is not to forget the Chinese railroad workers' contribution to this country.
Their contributions cannot be overstated, and yet their story has been largely overlooked throughout American history.
Advocates say this is a really important step towards rectifying that through exhibits, artifacts, and replicas of trains. Today's opening of a new museum and community center on Kearny Street coincides with an important day, the 154th anniversary of the Golden Spike, the completion of the first transcontinental railroad.
The anniversary of the Golden Spike brings together all the different cultures from the East and the West, and that's not just here in the United States, it's also the East and the West with China and here in the United States as well.
Benjamin Yi, a planning commissioner for the city of Fremont, is the great-grandson of a Chinese railroad worker.
My great-grandfather lived to 114, and so he was alive long enough for me to hear his stories.
Stories about how dangerous and difficult the work was and how much discrimination workers faced. Connie Young Yu's great-grandfather also helped build the railroad when he arrived in 1866.
My great-grandfather, Li Wongsang, was one of the Chinese railroad workers that helped build the Central Pacific. He came to San Francisco. He worked on the railroads, risking life and limb.
For many, this new Chinese Railroad Workers History Center represents resiliency. And they say it bridges the past to the future.
And especially in this moment where many of us have been challenged with Asian hate, we need to be able to stand together and say in solidarity that we are not the foreigner, the perpetual foreigner, the model minority, that we are American history.
In San Francisco, Suzanne Fawn, ABC 7 News.
The Chinese Railroad Workers History Center is in San Francisco at the corner of Kearny and Clay Streets.